Baltimore Ravens. And the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop of the Ravens all set to go, and we are off and running from Baltimore. Flowers now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Middle. No, hey, 13.
First down throw for Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. They'll have the first down and even more. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good. Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Jackson's going to throw again. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hey, report.
From the red zone on first. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defender comes away with it. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. And this drive will start inside the 25. defense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Pulled there by Mike Green. Offense in the hurry up here.
29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hero 15.
To the air, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hero 15.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Caught downfield by Rice. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Yellow. Come on, 57.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Working quickly here.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
Jones on the stop. A 13-yard gain brings up 3rd and a yard.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Intercepted in the end zone. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
His first throw is an interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Taking a shot deep here. It's intercepted. That's Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. New set of downs from the 37. From the gun, a run for Henry. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well. Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back way this game, but no results yet. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. That pass pulled in by Henry. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
They'll run here with Henry, and he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party to get involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Mejio with the return. Things going well so far. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
City Chiefs. First down.
15.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Counter give here to Pacheco. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throwing is Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets the first and more. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Yellow.
Pacheco can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hey, 15.
Throwing here just before halftime. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone. Run. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Nearly an interception on that play, and that brings up 3rd and goal.
Yellow. I've got blue, lady.
Pacheco, and he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he's got a free play here. Bails out of the pocket quick. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Nick Bolton has it. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. Cuts it to the right. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Mejio with the return. And he's brought down just beyond their 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 43.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Yellow. 40.
for Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Yellow. I've got blue lady. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
15. Right side.
3rd and long for Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Now he's going deep across the field. Brought in inside the 20. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
First and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
I don't need to. There's a lot. Right side.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He brings it in. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And he'll only just stay out of his own end zone down at the 1. Well, he looks maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's keeping it again. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the pistol, Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very plain play.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And the ground game works for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Ravens have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens lead by 15 now.
Chiefs 6. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Mejio with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
Yellow. Right.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now it's second down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color.
Mahomes trying again here on 2nd and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning.